to a lovely little reception. Someone was the receptionist for this absolute hellhole. HIA Visitation Protocols. What's this? The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. Hazardous personnel, beautiful. As such, no external visitors are permitted to be, at any time, to be absent what the fuck? No external visitors are to be permitted at any time, absent express written permission from HIA Testing Supervisor Dr. Marion Blakesley. What a weird way of saying that. That was gross. Just say absent from, I don't know. In the absence of. That's how you say that. That makes my brain not explode too much. If you suspect a visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. Stay calm. Notify nearby security personnel of your suspicions. Wait for security personnel and or equipment to finish disposing of the visitor. Oh no, we can't add another cube. There's no space for all these cubes. And that, boys and girls, is how Minecraft was invented. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Space's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and or summary termination of your employment with Space's Choice. We're going to cube you. Your supervisors posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from other departments. If it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in our way, but log every move. If it's Clarence Mostly, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-given miracle for myself. If Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Chem turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. Dr. Marion Blakesley, blah 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 blah. Protocols update. HIA is on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into this facility until the escaped volunteers are located. I'm going to check the volunteer induction for any sign of fugitives. If you receive any keycard access during the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Also, you know, like random recordy boy, like the press interview man. How was he allowed into all of these places? Because everyone's like, never talk to the press. And I mean, he wasn't even doing interviews right now. He was sneaking around, planting all his tapes. Who allowed him to do this? Why was he in any kind of way capable? It's not I struggled to sneak through into here, and I'm like a little stealthy, sneaky sex boy extraordinaire, and he's just a guy. I mean, I can't deny he's a sex boy, but he's definitely not a sneaky, slippery, whatever the fuck else I said. Shit, I can't get in there. And we have our hacky boy right now, so if we were ever going to do it, now was the time. Oh my god, there's more. Incoming messages from Angus. Yay. This isn't about a few volunteers, Molly. Most of test group SC22A is already gone. Subject 17 is non-verbal. We've had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax them into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul in disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound is getting into the ventilation system somehow. I've caught her scrubbing her hands raw at the washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols to her, but that doesn't seem to help. I'm starting to think she might not be wrong. Angus Ruan. M. Blakesley about testing reports. Okay. To Morley. Who's Morley? Benjamin Morley. Oh yeah, the assistant. Morley. Excuse me. Pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine. Never heard of that word before in my entire fucking life. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Define saccharine.
I'm on it. Saccharine means
A sweet-tasting synthetic compound. So it basically means bullshit your way into sounding like a decent person. Nice and noble. Feel free to invent an next of kin if there are none on record. Use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk and I'll dispose of them shortly. Dispose of the letters? Are you just gonna cube those two? Just compound the letters into the dead people's greater mass? That is horrible. Incoming messages returned. So we only have incoming? No, we have a lot more than that. Oh my god, there's so much. This notice is to inform all HIA staff that testing associate Angus Ruan is no longer a Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals employee, effective immediately. and he is now a cube. As valued members of the Space's Choice family, I trust that you will all pull together to shoulder Mr. Ruad's responsibilities in his place. But what about the one who convinced him that there was shit in the air? Or did he just go insane and start ending people? Because that is also pretty likely if shit is in the air. Dr. Blakesley, the missing test subject has been found and apprehended. Apparently he got into the testing department, where he remained. Afraid nobody noticed for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point the subject SC-44B12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we could tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period of time during the night. In the meantime, I made it clear to the security forces that no further breaches will be tolerated. Benjamin Morley, Assistant Auditor. Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Human Inquiry and Auditing. Archive messages. Displaying archive. Delete this. Okay, well, what is it? Morley, how do I delete this message? And it's from Big Sex Clarence. No, it's not. It's from her. You're trying to delete your own fucking message? Why? What, you didn't want it sent or something? I have no idea. Clarence, the latest results are in, as you'd hoped. You'll find that the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect that will change in about 2 to 3 weeks, so you better get that report out to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all of the test subjects means that HIA is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. So if you could take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources I requested, as well as a matter of additional security, increased oversight at Chem, or any kind of explanation for what the fuck! And that's the whole fucking message. And lastly, we're gonna hack the deleted. Read me. Morley, if you receive any communications from Dr. Ambrose, ignore them. Also notify me at once. Don't piss yourself worrying. It won't come up on your assessments. Read it once. Morley, no word from the OCI. We'll keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. I'm heading down to oversee today's testing personally. Make sure I'm not disturbed. And what exactly was today's testing? And how much do I definitely not want to find out? No, it was a pretty horrible show, I have to say. Broken datapad. Our first test group should be here in just a few hours. This is right at the beginning. I suppose I should be catching up on sleep. It's far more important to mark the occasion. I really think we can achieve something here. Every citizen of Halcyon wants to be of use deep down. If this compound can restore industry and work ethic to even the outlaws and miscreants, we won't need places like Tartarus anymore. Oh my god, fucking allergies. Whatever the hell this is. I don't even think it's allergies anymore. I think I'm just sick. Dissidents will be a thing of the past. Chem sent over its first shipment of this mystery drug, and the testing chambers are operational. Once we've proven our methods, it will be that much easier to convince OCI to invest in better equipment. The remaining entries are inaccessible. I don't know, it's a lovely fucking place. Let's get myself a little holiday home out here.
It's a good thing then that I finally figured out what you're after.
Really? Because I've barely figured that shit out.
Is it just me, or does it seem like our mysterious nemesis watches too many Aetherwave serials?
It's just going to end up being Felix.
Sick. I can't bear it any longer.
I think it's either going to be, Ambrose, or it's going to be Lucky Boy himself, who maybe found Ambrose and they just, I don't know, gallivanted off into the fucking sunset for some reason. Even though I don't think the sun ever shines on this shitty little asteroid, but whatever. The equivalent. The, black hole going off in the distance. Does that set? Probably not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Space's Choice funeral expenses receipt. My favorite. Dear Sir or Madam, this notice is to acknowledge payment in full of all funeral expenses pertaining to Henry Blakesley. Oh. Enclosed you will find an invoice for receipt handling and delivery fees, as well as a witness statement to the exemplary loveliness of the eulogy. Space's Choice offers its condolences, as well as its congratulations for your unflagging work ethic. You don't even get time off to grieve? I don't know why I'm surprised. This is Space's Choice. This is the worst fucking people imaginable. But still, come on. Now I sort of feel bad for Blakesley if she hadn't done all of this. Yeah, override that shit, please. Now give me the status. Executive lockdown has been overridden. There you go. That's all it took. Return to root, couple of messages. Oh my god. Hack 100. I can do that. I can figure that out.
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
That's fine, you can leave the crew. We don't need you anymore. Just fuck off now. Actually, I kinda want to keep you around for the next DLC. Assuming there's still gonna be DLC, I mean, there's fuckloads of planets that are just completely inaccessible still. And I like Pavati. You can remain, for now. Just maybe, you know, stop your crying. It makes me very sad, because you're adorable. What they did here was inexcusable. Why would I ever say free? It's so weird that you can be a corporate sympathizer in this game. But then again, it's an RPG. That's not weird at all. What they did here was inexcusable.
And for the basest of reasons.
They knew, Captain. Spacer's choice.
It's kind of sad that you can't have a companion that's a bad person, though. Like, everyone's gonna basically disagree with you siding with the board, except maybe Ellie, whose morals are cut. No, she's very, very anti-board as well. It's weird, because, throughout Obsidian's games, over their lifetime, and I am including Black Island shit, which is what they used to be, or what a lot of them used to be anyway, but like, you know, Fallout 1 and 2 and that kind of thing, there are always scummy dudes that you can end up siding with, be they companions, be they random dudes, and obviously there are scummy dudes in the story, like NPCs that you could side with here, but you can never really get an arsehole to join your crew, and you can never really have that dynamic of people really, really fundamentally opposing each other, and maybe even leaving your team because of it. But I guess that's something the sequels can utterly nail if they, you know, if they really pull it out. Which I think they will, because I'm really enjoying this DLC. I know. I can't believe they did this.
Someone's gotta do something about this. Gotta hold folks to account. Maybe it should be us.
When did Pavati become the fucking Punisher? I like it.
But
Probably
I'm
when she,
to have
you know,
doubts that it will exonerate her mother.
smashed her 400,000th fucking head open at last. Only one way to find out where this leads. Come on. And now, no, the entire reason I left is because I was putting on my hacky gear, wherever the fuck it is. Now it's stealth skills I need, because this game's fucking strange. Engineering, that's not gonna help, even though you'd think it would with hacking. Would it? No, of course not. Why why am I thinking this? Also, what's my lockpicking at? Surprisingly not going to be very high, I imagine. It's 80, which then goes up to 103 because Pavati. We're never getting that door on the left, which is really sad because it seems interesting. Come on. I love that the little cowboy hat makes us intimidating. It really doesn't though, does it? Look at that. Is anything about this disgusting slug-like creature intimidating? Where the fuck is hacking or anything? Two-handed melee top hat, because of course. Dialogue tech skill. It's not tech, it's stealth. I mean, that gives me tech. For some, wait, I don't want tech, I want stealth. I literally just said that, me. God, I'm awful at everything. Intimidate and lie. No. That's just all skill. Oh no, it says range weapons, never mind. I thought that was all skills, I got really excited. Shit, this is gonna take forever. I can't find it anywhere. Dialogue skills. Shit, man. I think I got rid of all my stealth skill stuff, unless maybe your helmet does it. Or your clothes, it used to. Your old helmet did it. And now it fucking doesn't. No, it did persuade, didn't it? I got rid of all my cool shit. And I'm so mad about that. There's gotta be a jacket or something that does stealth, surely. Nothing stealthier than a fucking squeaky ass leather jacket. Wow. We're not getting through with this. I mean, I could take a fuckload of drugs and accomplish exactly the same thing, which is definitely what I'm going to do. Why is that oh no, that is what I want to look like, right? That is my gear, I think. Why we didn't just pick up some random bullshit that I don't want? Do you do dialogue skills? You do persuade. So we had one that was just all dialogue skills, but whatever. Okay, so we need to buff my... What's my hack at? My hack is at 90. We need ourselves a delicious 100. Which means, where the fuck are all my drugs? There the fuck are all my drugs. We need the caffeine things, I think. That is tuna. I don't think tuna is all that full of drugs. Then again, this is the Outer Worlds. It almost definitely is. That's personality. I think the water is caffeinated or something, right? They want you addicted to water because of course. Or maybe it was the milk. It's something like that. Except I can't find shit. I suck. It's just body attributes again. Plain and pure water, that's just, it's a sugary drink, okay. So plain, so fucking pure, full of fucking sugar. It's body again. Oh, come on. Mind attributes, okay, the 2-hour energy brew. And it doesn't really seem to fuck us all that much. And then if I find the milk at last, because I know the milk is caffeinated to all hell for some reason. Because why the hell not? That would taste truly disgusting. Maybe this will be enough. There you go, my brain is God! And I'm not quite there. And how far away am I? 95, but we got the vicar! Come on, man! What have I hit? I've hit maximum intelligence. I'm a fucking genius. There is nothing else I can do. I don't get it. Haha, there it is. I knew we were going to find something somewhere. It's absolutely awful. And I look maybe, just maybe, the worst any human in all of fucking history has ever looked. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hurry the fuck up. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. And I'm going to read all of these before I do anything else, because I'm worried that I'm going to forget that this even exists. So, that isn't what I tried to say. I worry if I tab out, I then have to rehack or something. I don't know. From Ollie. Who the fuck's Ollie again? Oh yeah, Olivia Ambrose. The person that is, you know, the most important to the entire fucking story. That just completely disappeared from my brain for a second, but whatever. It's a weird fucking nickname. Marion. Cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Ollie. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation? Attempted disemboweling? Blunt force trauma in the head with a bedpan? It's not just the volunteer deaths are up, but that the ways in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable. An unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Delete this again. How do I delete this message? So it's exactly the fucking same? Why was it deleted on 2 separate fucking terminals? I guess she just has access to like a billion of them. Or maybe... No, because this is 2 Morley. What? Now I'm confused. So I guess this is Blakesley's computer, which her assistant also has access to, or something. I don't fucking know. I guess the assistant needs to reply to her messages, because that's what an assistant fucking does, but whatever. Frequency of testing updates. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. What the fuck where the fuck are the reports from the HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include the inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, and how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to the thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what it means, or what I mean. Ollie, I genuinely thought bi-weekly means every 2 weeks. Huh. I have been living a lie my entire life. That's probably why I could never hold a job. No, I'm kidding. But still, condolences. Marion, once again, from Ollie. I don't know why I'm speaking like a complete brain-dead idiot, but I guess the sickness is really setting in now. Oh, we had a good run. We had a good run for like the first 30 minutes, I guess. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those on to Lucien at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Ollie, dear name. It is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation, Name. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. That may offer little comfort to you. Know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement, Name, signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of the United Defense Logistics, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. What? No. So before you added that little sentence, people were just going to expect that you were going to keep their corpses imprisoned just to make sure they were punished enough. You already ended their lives in the most horrific way possible. You just want to make sure the corpse doesn't get up to any fucking mischief, huh? Sure. Whatever. Sincerely, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development. Yeah, it sounds a lot less, nice and wholesome when every single family is getting the exact same message. Oh my Christ. L. Goodfellow. Latest results. Oh god, what the hell is this? Goodfellow. Yes, many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance. The same euphoric response, but they all inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that Chem's Compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good, you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound, or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Weaning some of the earlier test subjects over the compound might buy us time until Chem refines the formula. Dr. Marion, I need time, Lawrence. Dr. Marion Blakesley, blah blah, blah blah, blah blah. At least she was trying to keep the dudes alive. She did feel bad for them. I mean, she still continued working, but only because she would have died and probably her entire fucking family if she didn't. And not just the family, everyone who works here they'd be made an example of, because Space's Choice are the worst thing in the entire fucking universe, in all of fucking Halcyon. Morley, I need you to compile some of the test results from the past month. Pull a subset from the reports we forwarded to the OCI, if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front, will you? Marion. At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Dr. Marion Blakesley. Condolence letters. I've already read this. Why was this also deleted? Why did that hack get me basically fucking nothing if they're already, like, 2 of the message were also elsewhere? Fuck this. Archive messages. Resignation. Lucien, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals. Effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I won't bother chasing that tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in human resources some exercise. I'll warn you once. Do not try and find me. Dr. Marion Blakesley. I mean, I did it. She didn't try and kill me. No, that's a complete lie. She set auto security on me. She only, started acting like a normal person. And by that, I mean complying when a gun is held to her fucking face after I destroyed her entire army of robots. Because she probably realized if I'm going to destroy an entire army of robots, I don't really mind about ending her existence. What the fuck is through here? I can get up to 123, but no further than that. And that's really sad because I want to see everything this place has to fucking offer. Especially a place that's in behind 150 fucking lockpicking. Damn it. Oh well. Whatever. I guess we've got no choice now but to get the fuck out of here. I'd really like to be able to get my lockpicking up to that level, It really fucking sucks that there's just no way of doing so. I wish they buffed the level
here?
cap to at least 100 to at least 35, not 33. 133 would be fucking insane. Well, out we go, I guess. Better than nature, Arnie Cleos. I don't know. I can't be the stealthy fucking masterpiece that I wish I could be, because they broke it down into so many individual skills, which I like. I think that's an amazing thing. But sometimes I feel like you can't quite upgrade enough. But maybe that is just in this DLC, where they seem to have added just impossible skill checks or anything. Like, if you didn't 100% focus that, like I focused dialogue, then you're just not gonna pass it. You can only really become a god of one thing in the Outer Worlds, which in most RPGs you can normally be like a god of persuasion and a god of stealth. Or, you know, a god of melee fucking skull shattering and engineering. That was a very strange choice to put together. But whatever. Oh, we're out here. I remember being here. And I remember thinking that I'd finally figured out how to make the fucking main quest work. But no. That took many more hours. Finally figured that shit out. What do we got here? Absolutely nothing. I can't even fast travel to where I need to be. Welcome, though, to the red tape of command. Should I switch out who I have? I'm really liking Vicamax and Pavati. They strangely get along really well. They don't talk all that much, but when they do, there's no anger, and they sort of play off of each other, and I really like it. Like the big daddy authority figure, and the adorable little, yet headstrong, badass engineer lady. I don't know. They just go together way better than I ever thought they would. I guess because maybe they're both from Edgewater, so they share common ground and shit. I seem to remember Vicamax absolutely looking down upon Pavati for like quite a long time, maybe until he decided to reject his bullshit religion. But honestly, I can't quite remember. What do we got going on down here? Oh, primals! I don't want to deal with more of you! I already wiped out like your entire fucking bloodline the last time I was here. Why are there more? Oh, you can stealthily like dart into other little hidey holes. Much appreciated. Please fucking die. There we go. Oh, before I actually go... you know what? I wish I didn't even do this fight. Before we go and do the... Get the fuck out of here, please. Main quest. I should probably go ahead and deliver all those recordings. I feel like that's a pretty important thing that I just keep forgetting to do. Get the fuck out of my way. What the fuck? I forgot these things can shatter my legs to pieces. And I forgot my dude basically doesn't have any legs to begin with. So as soon as his tiny little spindle toothpick bones are snapped, everything goes to hell. Take me back to the catacombs of... Not there. Where's like the one settlement in the entire world? Gorgon Ruins, Sprat Shack, there we go. I don't know why you can't teleport to the interior. That would be so much more useful, but whatever. Don't look at me like that. Why do they always have to be so fucking close to me whenever I teleport? It always makes me piss myself, and I just can't handle any more urine. Already had to clean up like 4 times in this one session. You just can't hear it. I'm very, very stealthy. I'm so used to it now, I can do it without even fucking thinking.